Hi experts, we hope you've gone through the authoring guidelines and understand that we have zero tolerance for honor code violations. Honor code violations include plagiarizing and helping students cheat by answering graded assignment questions. To help you avoid these transgressions, we've prepared a tutorial that will help you understand what amounts to plagiarism and which questions must be rejected as graded. You can read our honor code at this address. We will begin by defining plagiarism as the act of passing off someone else's work, thoughts, ideas as one's own. Taking credit for someone else's work or gaining by it is an act of fraud and flouts the academic integrity principles. When you cite or give references or quote someone, you're giving due credit to the original creator, so that's not plagiarism. But in Q&A, you cannot cite or give references. You must create your own content. You can use common knowledge, as common knowledge is not one person's opinion or idea. Definitions, theorems, laws, historical facts, etc. are examples of common knowledge. Plagiarism is intellectual theft, and stealing brings you bad name. It also amounts to cheating, which is unethical. Not just that, it is also morally incorrect. Why would people deprive themselves of the pleasure of learning, ideating, and creating? Some people may do so unknowingly if they don't know what plagiarism comprises. To address this, we have explained with examples the types of plagiarism. These are the types of plagiarism. Self-plagiarism is when you use content that you have created but submitted somewhere else already. Direct plagiarism or verbatim plagiarism are the names for the type of plagiarism where content is copied directly, word for word, and submitted without making any changes. This is the worst form of plagiarism, and it can result in immediate revocation of authoring account. This right here is an example of verbatim plagiarism. As you can see, the original and the plagiarism text are almost identical except for some text formatting. You must create all the necessary diagrams, graphs, tables, and equations on your own. All the images that are posted on Q&A must be original, and no citations, references are allowed. Even hand-drawn drawings must not be an exact replica of someone else's work. This is an example of plagiarized image where the image is stolen and used after increasing the brightness. Combining information from various sources and using them directly in your answer also amounts to plagiarism. Here's an example where the solution is created by patching together data from two different sources. Plagiarism can be avoided by effective paraphrasing. We recommend using the 4 R's to do this. This method involves rewording the text by introducing new words. You must also modify the sentence structure by rearranging words. You must read the original text, understand it, note the main points, conceptualize, and then frame your answer in your own words. Finally, you must run the answer on a plagiarism tool to make sure that your solution is unique. Let's celebrate original ideas and thoughts. Let's say no to plagiarism. When you answer graded questions, you are helping the students cheat. This violates our honor code. You can pause the video and go through these examples to understand how to identify graded questions. These are some of the red flags that you should watch out for. It's also our duty to warn you of the consequences of honor code violations. First, you'll not be paid for such answers. Second, these solutions are rated 0 by us. These 0 ratings will bring down your overall ratings. Third, a warning memo will be sent to experts who violate our honor code, and not heeding the warning will result in revocation of their authoring account with Bartleby. Last, plagiarism and aiding cheating are punishable by law. We hope this helps. Thank you for watching.